What is up, my MS Gymmers? How you guys doing? Hopefully my Wi-Fi is going to stay, it's going to behave. I have a little bit of connectivity issues here, which is why I'm a little bit late today, but we'll figure it out as we go, right? So I'm gonna try to do the best I can to talk. I am still dealing with this stupid cough that I've had and this sickness that I've had for like a week. It's like this cold just will not go away. Like everything feels better, but I feel like I've been running full speed in a sprint for like 20 minutes all day. So anyway, whatevs. Hey, look, I can wave to people. Hello. That's pretty cool. All right, you guys. So today I want to tell you a little bit of a story about the time, the day, and the situation where I wanted to quit all of this. I wanted to quit the MS gym and just walk away because things got too tough, they got too hard, and I didn't really know how I was actually gonna make this happen. So I say this just because like there's been some really, really cool posts that have been being put up in the members corner about just people reflecting on where they've come from and what they've done. And then Ken Allen put up a post in the members corner about our anniversary coming up on May 15th. We have our first anniversary. And there's some really cool stuff that my team and I are putting together to to surprise you guys with. And so, what up, Karen? What up, Debs? What up, V? What up, Blay? So there's a lot of cool stuff coming up next month, and we're super excited about it. But I wanted to kind of reflect on like this weekend, right? So like my mom turned 65 this weekend, and she looks great and she's happy and stuff. But I mean, the woman has gone through so much. I mean, she literally fought through breast cancer, stage 4 breast cancer. She watched her son, her oldest son, go through a nasty betrayal of a divorce and literally had his money and his car and his house stolen. I mean, literally like stolen out from underneath him. And what's up, Rise Movement Solutions? So my mom watched that happen to me. Then she fought back through cancer, no hair, no eyebrows, like going through chemo, radiation, all of that. Got done with treatment in April of that year of 2010. And then, like you guys have heard, my dad died in August. So literally within 12 months, my mom's life went from together, full of struggle and just normal life stuff, but still having her family, still having security, still having stability, to like nothing. Health, family, finances, her home, everything gone. And so a lot of people, like 40 people, showed up to celebrate with my mom on Saturday. And these people that showed up, like, were parents of my were friends of my parents, who were parents of my friends and my brother's friends growing up. And so it was, I haven't seen some of these guys in a while. I mean, my mom even had some friends there that were from like second grade. Like, I don't even know who I was friends with in second grade. And my mom had people like literally showing up, and there was friends from all seasons of her life there. And what was cool is that I haven't seen these people in a long time. And a lot of these people, the last time I spoke to them was was probably in a point in my life that was a struggle, and that I really didn't have a lot of good news to report. And I really didn't have a lot of positive things to say. With the financial struggles Misty and I went through, to both of us getting autoimmune conditions, to, kind of a difficult pregnancy with our little Brielle and Misty, with us having to shut down and close and sell off our business, with us being nomadic and going from place to place to place, just trying to find a facility for me to work out of, and then trying to figure out how to get my message out to the world, and being swindled and ripped off by people in the internet space and misled. It's been a rough 5 years since a lot of these people have really seen Misty and I. But the cool part is that a lot of them were like, well, dude, I haven't seen you in forever. Like, I see your kids on Facebook and Misty and stuff, but, how's the training business thing going? It's always, how's the training business, right? Nobody even knows what I do, you guys. Like, you have to understand this. Like, because what I do is so out of the box, like, nobody knows what a neuroplastic movement specialist is, or a neuroplastician, or a neuromuscular movement specialist. Like, it's not really even like a profession. It's just what I do. And I'm kind of an eclectic blend of so many things. I want to hug you too, Debbie. It's kind of an eclectic blend of so many things that people don't really know what I do. Like, they just categorize me as a trainer, but because it's easy, and I stopped fighting it a long time ago, and I'm just like, whatever. So, so like when they're like, well, how's the gym thing? I'm like, well, do you still have your training business? I'm like, kinda. It's not really the same though as it was before. Like, I still have my facility and we still see people one-on-one, but what our main focus is on the online community for multiple sclerosis and other neurological conditions. And, we started with a free group, and we started with 0 people, and nobody knew who we are, or nobody knew who we were. And now, like, we have over 10,000. I don't really give them a number, but I'm like, we have well over 10,000 people in our group, and we have a paid for membership site that's rocking, and people's lives are changing. And I'm like, for example, and what the cool part was, is that every single time I told a story, I could name one of you, and it was different. I had a different name and a different story every time. And you have to realize that, like, out of the 40 people that were there, like, I had conversations, because a lot of them are couples, and I've been fortunate to be around a lot of people that have not split up and have not divorced and all that. A lot of my parents' friends are solid. Like, they're together still, And so a lot of them are like my second parents. Like, they were at all my sporting events, and they were at school functions, and at graduations and weddings and all that. Like, these are like my groups of second parents. And so everybody wanted to catch up. So I literally told the MS Gym testimonial like probably 20 to 25 times. And every time I could name someone new and tell a new story of struggle that ended up in a victory, that ended up in a win. And, I kind of sat back and I watched, and I'm like, how cool is this? How cool is this that I can finally, like, share that I found my dream, and I found my purpose, and I found why I was created in this life. And I had so many people, because they knew my dad, they're like, they looked at me and they're like, your dad would have been so proud of you. In fact, your dad is proud of you. And then so many of them were like, like, you laugh like your dad. I can see your dad in you. And they reflected on things. And it was a happy occasion. And it was an occasion of celebration. And so when I saw Ken's post yesterday, about us celebrating our anniversary, just like my mom was celebrating her birthday, I get really nostalgic. Like, I have a hard time letting go of things that have ever meant anything to me. Like I get sad when we move, and I get sad when we sell things, and I get sad when we're like packing up baby clothes, and we're like, oh, we're not having another girl. Oh, wait, surprise, yes we are. I get sad when I think about, like, things that Isla and Brielle were into that now they're not into, because I had fun, like, watching Dora the Explorer with them, or playing with Doc McStuffins things. So I get like nostalgic. So when like birthdays and anniversaries and milestone events are like super personal to me. And so I started reflecting on the MS Gym. And the thing is, you guys, is that you have to realize that, like, just like you, like, I've had some really tough days. Like, the value of the MS Gym by now. If some of you are tuning in and listening to me for the first time, you'll understand the value of the MS Gym really quick. And that you'll see success stories pop up really quick. And you'll see a lot of people celebrating a lot of victories and hope and strength and love really quick. But I need you to please realize, and just like a lot of these people that heard my story, like, they may not realize what has gone into this. That this battle for the ability for me to share and celebrate with you and because of you in the MS Gym, it's literally been like a 7-year all-out war and really a 20-year journey for me. And that's what people don't see. And so if you're new to the MS Gym, you got to know that the people that are getting successes in here, like, it has not come easy. It has not come simply. It has not come because you just start doing exercises and it just works. Every single person who's been in the MS Gym that has had success has battle scars, and they have wounds, and they have had bad days, and they have had sad memories, and they have had some days where they wanted to quit because they went through a crisis of belief, thinking like, I don't know if this can work. I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't know if this is gonna last. Oh crap, I'm in another flare-up. Does that mean this is wearing off? Or maybe it was just a fluke. Where's this gonna go? Trevor seems like he's busy. Is he gonna get burnt out? Is he gonna get overloaded? He's been sick for 2 weeks. What does that mean? It doesn't mean a damn thing. We're gonna keep going forward, and we're gonna keep doing what we do because this is nothing. I'm in the best shape and I'm the healthiest that I've ever been in my entire life because this is healthy, my spirit's fed, and my purpose is now realized. And I need you guys to know that the people that succeed in the MS Gym commit. And they don't just commit to doing a couple exercises here and there. They commit to daily focus on getting their mind right, getting their heart settled, getting their body fed, and getting their spirit aligned with the purposes in their life and the whys in their life. And the reasons why they're fighting. Because the thing is that, like, if you don't have a why, you will fail in this place. I'm just saying, like, my exercises and the way I put things together, like, they work and they're effective, and they'll work for a while. But regardless of who you are, what your background is, and how much of a awesome person you are, how much of a badass you are, you're going to go through some rough days. I almost guarantee you that you will have some kind of flare-up sometime. And, I hope it's not a lot, and I hope it's not anything bad, but it's probably going to happen because you have a neurological condition. Regardless of whether you haven't had a relapse in years, regardless of whether you did HSCT, regardless of whether your medication is working, regardless of whether you healed yourself naturally and you're not on medication and you're managing yourself with nutrition and exercise and mindset, you're going to have some bad days. Stress is going to get you. Hydration is going to get you. Fatigue is going to get you, and life is going to get you. And you're some of you may have that inclination where you just want to quit. That you're like, this is too tough. And that happened to me. Like, literally one day I did lose it. Because this was before the membership. We were filming videos for the rebuild program. Misty and I, like, we were doing this on nights and weekends. Like, we actually found babysitters to come in and watch our kids because we had to film videos. And so we blocked out like 4 to 6 hours to just do video after video after video. So Misty was working out like 4 hours, 5 hours a day. And I was talking for 5 or 6 hours straight. And then one day we were packing up, and we were packing up our stuff from filming all morning. We were tired. We just wanted lunch. We were just all like woozy. And I go back and I'm like, okay, let me just check these videos, just make sure that we're okay. You know, because we had just been getting on a roll. And I went back and checked. And none of the videos had sound. None of the videos had sound. And I was like, you have got to be bleeping kidding me. And I got pissed. And I sat down and I threw a water bottle against the wall. And Misty was trying to calm me down. Hi, baby. Misty's on. Misty was trying to calm me down and be like, it's okay. I'm like, this is not okay. I'm like, this is not cool. I'm like, I freaking can't do this. This is too damn hard. Like, this sucks. And I'm like, I don't want to do this. I thought we were cruising. I don't have time for this. Like, everything is just supposed to be just work. Why doesn't it just work? Why doesn't it just work? Does that sound familiar? So I ended up, like, Misty and we didn't really get into a fight, but I was a complete jerk to Misty. She was just trying to calm me down. Like, you know, and I was like, I don't want to hear it. I'm just pissed off. Like, and at that point, I was working 90 hours a week or more. My health was not doing well. My body was hurting. Like I said, I was working 90 hours a week because there was no paid for membership. We were doing everything for free. And because of that, I'd been seeing like 40 plus training sessions a week. So imagine working a 40, 45 hour work week, plus all the admin stuff we have to do, then doing video film editing and trying to figure out a new software that just doesn't work for you, and it's not working, and you're trying to do everything you should, and you're doing everything you should, but it's just not falling into place. Does that sound familiar? And I just told Misty at one point, I'm over this. I just want to quit. I'm over this. I'm over this. And I'm like, and then I was like, ugh. And I'm saying that out of rage and frustration, but like in my heart, I wasn't really going to quit. And the reason why I wasn't going to quit is because of you all. Because you were my why. When I set out to create the MS Gym, it was following a season of my life where my body was broken, my spirit was weary, my heart was unsure, and my mind was an absolute cluttered, chaotic mess. I didn't know what direction to go. I didn't know how to reach my goals. I didn't know how my life was going to end up. And I truly, truly was like, I can't keep doing what I'm doing for much longer. So something's got to change. But I've tried everything, I've trusted everyone, and yet they've screwed me. I've lost thousands and thousands of dollars. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. And I'm like, I didn't know what was happening. And then when we started doing the MS Gym and things started flowing, it was like, this is awesome. God is good. Our prayers are answered. We found our purpose. We found our people. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. So then when we try to take it up a notch and really do something where we have to commit, that's literally a product that you all are going to exchange money for, it's a big deal to us. And we take that seriously because it's an investment. And I know some of you don't have a lot of money. So when I was putting this program together, that rebuild, I took it very, very seriously. And so when we filmed and we put in our all and we had good rapport on film and we were having a good time and we were laughing and things flowed right, and then the sound didn't work. And I was like, we're going to have to do this all over again? Like, what? I'm sure it's very similar to how you guys feel when you have a flare-up and when you have a relapse. And when you have an injury, when you have an illness, when you fall, when your body just says no, when you have fatigue, right? Like the circumstances are different and the types of external pain are different, but the types of internal pain are the same. You're frustrated. You're angry. You feel restricted. You feel discouraged. You feel annoyed. You feel like, dude, is this even going to happen? It feels like every time I turn around, something else is coming against me. It feels like every time I turn around, I make 2 steps forward and 3 back. Not even 2 steps forward and 1 step back, or 3 steps forward and 1 step back. It's like 2 up, 2 back, 2 up, 3 back, 2 up, 1 back, 2 up, 3 back, 2 ups, 5 back. And it feels like you're not really going forward in your brain. But in your heart, you know that you're putting in the effort. You know that what I'm saying is true to you, and you see the results of other people. But you still want to quit. Some days you just want to go to bed. Some days you just want to lie there and just be like, yeah, I don't want to do this today. But the thing that gets you out of bed is your why. The thing that gets you out of your bed is your quest and your passion and your desire to become a parent again, an active parent who can participate in their kids' lives. The thing that gets you out of bed and keeps you moving and pushes you past those really bad days are your passion to get your marriage back, your passion to have date nights again, your passion to even take a walk with your spouse again. The thing that pushes you through those days when your body's just saying no is that dream of going on that family vacation in 6 months and not having to depend on a chair, not having to be the burden, not having to have people constantly ask you, are you going to be able to do this? Like, you think you'll be okay? It's the dream of being like, damn straight I'm okay. Let's go. Yeah, I'm going to be fine. Let's go. Baby, I arranged a date night tonight. Like, we're going to go to the movies again. Son, daughter, I'm coming to your graduation. Niece, nephew, I'm coming to your wedding. And guess what? Daughter, I'm going to walk you down the aisle. I'm going to dance with you. I'm going to usher you and give you away into the next season of your life. And I'm fighting for you. I'm fighting for you, daughter. I'm fighting for you, son. I'm fighting for you, wife, husband. I'm fighting for you, friend. I'm fighting for you, person that I have in my head that I want to serve one day because I know you can't help yourself. But I know that if I was able to walk again, I could volunteer, I could serve, I could help you. I'm doing this for you. So when you know your why, you have a powerful force that cannot be denied because you've made the decision that your life is going to mean something. You've made the decision that MS will not take you out. You made the decision to write your own success story. You made the decision to live a life by design, your design, and not by their diagnosis. Let me say that again. You made the decision to live a life by your design and not by their diagnosis. You decided that you want to live. You've decided that you want to love. You've decided that you want to seek. You've decided that you want to pursue the dreams, the memories, the passions in your life that make you cry, that make you lose your breath, that make you sit back on a couch and watch your mom, who has fought through so much, celebrate her life. A life of the deepest loss that you could ever have. Like, ever. She hasn't lost a child, and she won't. But to lose her best friend and literally the person that was created for her after 35 years, and then after fighting for him through cancer, and after being strong for her son, who just like literally had his heart ripped out of his chest, set on fire, and then just like ashes blown away, to see her overcome and rebuild her life again, and then have everybody and her friends come around to celebrate that. That's what we're doing in here, guys. That's what we're doing in here. We are taking the ashes of our lives and we are reforming them into a brand new, beautiful being. Beautiful phoenix, if you want to go with the mythologic analogy. Like the beautiful being that you are becoming right now. Deborah, you posted an amazing post today, and you are becoming a new you. Angie, you posted an awesome post today that the members only corner literally allows you to go to bed at night without anxiety, without fear, without that absolute panic of, oh my God, what is tomorrow? What's going to happen tomorrow? But now you know that no matter what happens tomorrow, you show up in that members corner and I'm there. And your MS Gym buddies are there. And the rest of your MS Gym leadership team is there. And people who understand you are there. People that love you are there. People that accept you are there. People that know your story are there. People that want to celebrate with you are there. People that they know when you're gone. They take note when you're not there. Your absence is felt. They're there. And Angie, for you to say to the entire MS Gym Nation, I can go to bed and rest peacefully knowing that I'm taken care of the next day, means so much. That is why I push through those hard days. You watching this right now, like you guys, are the reason that I pushed through the days where I didn't know if this is going to work. The days where I didn't know where I was, like how I was going to provide for my kids. The days where I pushed through, like I literally laid on my floor in my tiny 200 square foot studio that was like a garage and just laid there, and I'm like, okay, man, you can do this. You can do this. They need you. They need this. There's no one out there. They need help. I have the help. They need solutions. They need their life back. They need to know that this isn't the end. Like, that's what I would lay on my floor in the darkness of this damp, stinky room and just breathe out of my mouth and speak to myself out loud. You guys are why I kept going. My girls are why I kept going. Misty is why I kept going. So that they can grow up in a culture of champions. So that they can grow up witnessing what it means not to give up. What it means to be grateful. What it means to not be entitled. What it means to fight through adversity. What it means to work for the things that you want in life. My kids, my 3 daughters now get to grow up in that because of you guys. And my dream that I dreamt when I was 16 years old is because of you guys. Your dreams are why I push. Your dreams are why I persevere. Your dreams, your life matter to Misty and I, and Ken, and the rest of your moderators. You matter. You're worthy of healing. You deserve to heal. You deserve all of this. You don't deserve what's happened to you. You deserve a good life. You deserve a good future. You deserve victory. This is real, man. This is so real. And the proof is all over the place. Hundreds and hundreds of MSers just like you. Like, they're living a different life than they did 11 months ago when like they didn't even know who I was and that we even existed on this planet. Imagine what next year is going to be. Imagine what year 2 is going to be. Imagine what year 5 is going to be. Imagine what year 15 is going to be. You guys are starting with us. You guys are the original founders of the MS Gym. Like, it's funny, like, people my age say you're an OG, you're an original gangster. That means you started a movement. Because you have. Like, you started a movement with me, you guys. We started a movement together. And that movement is gaining traction and size and strength through love and through hope and through just proof. This is real, man. This is real. Miracles are happening before my eyes, before your eyes, every single day in the MS Gym. Like, we're literally watching miracles happen in action. We don't have to hear about it. We don't have to read about it. Like, they're here. They're real. You can reach out to these people who've had a miracle happen and be like, did this really happen? Like, where did you start? What did you do? How did you get over your rough days? How did you fight through those flare-ups? Like, how did you believe? Because ultimately, like, that's all we want as a human as a human being. We just want to believe. We want something to believe in. We want someone to believe in us. And we want to be part of something bigger than our own situation. To feel like every effort that we put in adds to the story, adds to the passion, adds to the value and the significance of something. And you are. Every time you do an exercise, it contributes. Every single time you complete a program, it contributes. Every single time you reach out to someone that's hurting, it contributes. Every single time you voice when you're hurting and struggling, it contributes. Because it gives other family members a chance to help. Every time you lift someone up, it contributes. Every single time you find someone who's down, broken, and lost and be like, I have a solution for you, you contribute. Every single time that you extend grace on me for making a mistake, it contributes. Every time you share what the MS Gym has done for you, it contributes. Like, you guys are part of a working, walking, living, breathing miracle. And this is not a cheesy thing to say. Like, it is. I'm as fervently passionate about that truth more than, like, as much as I am about my faith, my family, and my purpose in life. Like, this is legit. You guys are real. I am your general, and I have a group of soldiers that not only can I lead, but I can trust to do what they say, to live how we are claiming that we can, and to walk out everything that I set my mind upon to show others that this is truly real. Like, you guys are it. You guys are real. And I can trust you with your words, with your actions, with who you are and how you represent and how you care for each other and how you support each other and how you can respect each other and where you've come from and what you're doing with your MS treatment plan and how we just keep going forward as a team. I just felt on those days, in those dark days, on those deep valleys, I knew that a community like this was possible. I knew that you were possible. While you were sitting there saying, it's impossible, now you have the opportunity to say, I am possible. I knew this was out here. I knew we could do it. I knew there was a tribe, and I knew there was a group that was capable of this kind of success, this kind of strength, and this kind of resiliency. And you guys are part of that, man. And you guys are my ambassadors to go find more, because we need more in here so we can help more people. So thank you for being my why. Thank you for not letting me quit. Thank you for being the reason that I didn't quit. Thank you for being the reason that I truly feel like I was put on this planet. And thank you for proving why my life was saved when I didn't really realize, why I didn't really understand like what I was being kept around for in the darkest of my days. Claire Wilson just put up Gym Gangstas. I love it. I love it. Plus, you guys are funny. You make me laugh. You give Misty and I so many laughs and so many tears and so many inspiration moments and so much drive to keep going. Like, I really don't know how to thank you. So anyway, you guys are going to hear many more messages about this. You're going to hear many more messages about how much I love you. You're going to hear many more messages about how amazing you are and how awesome we are and how we're changing the MS world and literally like this world as a whole, because it really is happening. I watched the faces of the people that I shared with this weekend, and they were inspired, and it was like, I just haven't heard a story like this in so long. Thank you. Like, my heart feels better just even talking to you. How cool is that? So, to my mother, who may or may never see this, I love you. And you inspire me, and you have my entire life. To my wife, thank you for walking, and my best friend, thank you for walking through this with me and locking arms with me and charging through the darkness because we knew that there was light somewhere. To my daughters, thank you for being a constant light and source of laughter and joy and constant appreciation for life. And to all you guys, thank you for being my dream come true. I love each of you. I encourage you to keep going. I encourage you to fight through those hard days. I encourage you to realize that you're not alone anymore. I ain't going anywhere. This is my life from here on out, and we're just getting started. So I love you all. I thank you all. Man, there's just not enough words. Like, just the deepest gratitude and deepest just reverence for all of you. So have an awesome day. I'll talk to you later. Keep moving, keep believing, keep finding those in the darkness and bringing them into the light, you guys. Let's do this. All right, I'll talk to you later.